Hi, welcome. My name is Satchie, and today I have a short, gentle yoga practice for when you want to slow down and get more present and grounded in your body. Let's get started lying on our backs, finding constructive rest pose. Bend your knees and place your feet a little wider than hips width distance. Lift your tailbone and make your low back flat on the floor. And then let the knees fall into touch. We'll take the arms out alongside you in a cactus shape, bending the elbows, palms face up. And then right away start to tune into the breath. Wiggle the shoulders together behind the heart. And if it feels okay, you can close your eyes here. Just taking a moment to settle in. Notice how it feels as you breathe in, how your body makes space for the air. Notice how it feels to breathe out, letting all the air out of the body. Again, breathing in, filling up your rib cage with breath. Breathe out, letting all the air out. Last time. And perhaps setting the intention of space. Space in the body, space in the mind. And together we'll take a breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more like that. Breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Stretch the legs forward, point your feet and reach the arms up overhead. Interlace your hands and press the palms forward. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side, very gently. You can make some circles with your knees in one direction. And then knees in the opposite direction. From here, hug the right knee into the chest and lower your left foot down. You can either keep your left knee bent or you can straighten out the left leg. If you straighten out the left leg, flex your left foot so it's active. And then from here, extend the right leg high, interlace your hands around your right thigh. And then press your thigh bone into your hands as you pull your hands towards your chest. And we'll flex and point the foot a few times. The breath is slow and steady. Good. From here, we're going to take this left hand to the outside of your right leg and take it across the body, just about 20 degrees or so. So not all the way, just about halfway until you feel some sensation through the outer hip. Your right arm can come out to a T. Good, and then we'll let the leg drop all the way down just as much as it wants to. Then I'm going to pick up my left shoulder, pull it out to the left. Right shoulder down towards the floor. Good, and then inhale back through center. Rebend your right knee. And then we'll hug the left knee in, lower the right foot down. Take a few breaths here. And you can either keep your right knee bent or straighten out the right leg. Flex the right foot. From here, extend the left leg high to the sky and interlace the hands around that left thigh. And again, press the thigh bone into the hands as you pull the leg towards the chest. Flex and point the left foot. we'll take the right hand to the outside of the leg. Just take it across the body about 20 degrees or so. Left arm's coming out to a T. Just noticing that any sensation running on the outer hip, outer thigh. And sending the breath to where you feel that sensation. You can stay there, or you can drop that foot a little closer to the floor. And again, I'll pick up my right shoulder, slide it out to the right, and makes a little more space for that left shoulder to drop down. And then come all the way back through center, bend the knees, feet on the floor, cross your right ankle over the left thigh. If you're feeling a stretch, you can stay just as you are, or if you want more, draw the left thigh in and interlace the hands around the back of the left thigh, your hamstrings. Flex your right foot. And then from here to deepen, you can pull that left thigh in towards the chest as you draw the right knee forward, away from the face. And I like to rock a little side to side. Figure 4 pose. And switch sides, left ankle over the right thigh. Interlace the hands around the right hamstrings. And again, you draw that right thigh towards the face, left knee away from the face. Maybe finding movement if that feels good. Slow, steady breathing. Release, and from here we're going to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. If that doesn't feel good, you can always roll to the side to press yourself up. But otherwise, rock and roll a couple times until you come all the way up. And we'll go straight onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position, hands stacked under the shoulders, knees stacked under the hips. And from here, move through cat-cow. As you breathe in, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your heart. As you breathe out, push the floor away, round the spine, chin to chest. Breathe in, arching the back. Breathe out, rounding the spine. Go a few more times on your own, breathing in for cow pose. Breathing out for cat. Good. From here, come to a neutral spine. Keep your hips stacked over your knees and walk your hands forward to the top 2 corners of your mat or of the ground. Lower the forehead down. If that feels like too much, you can always lower onto the elbows, grab a hold of your forearms or opposite elbows and rest the forehead. Just a few breaths here, feeling the sides of the waist get nice and long. From here, walk the hands back. And now take your knees wide, child's pose, big toes touch. Lower the hips to the heels and walk the hands forward. Feel your heart relaxing down towards the floor. If this feels good, you can stay right here, or we'll do some shoulder opening. Lift your chest about halfway. And we'll slide the right arm through for a thread the needle arm. So you're going to lower onto the right shoulder, right side of the face. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or you can lift your hips a little higher and shift your shoulder forward about an inch or so that now we have a little more pressure on the shoulder, and I'm pressing into my left fingertips, getting a bit more of a stretch in the rhomboids, muscles between the shoulder blades. Just a few breaths here. And then we'll switch sides, sliding the left arm through. So again, either happy baby in the lower body, or you can lift the hips, press into the right fingertips. Notice the breath. Good. Press into the right hand, slide the left arm out. From here, step your right foot to your right hand. As you inhale, shift your hips forward, heart forward. And as you exhale, shift your hips back, straighten out that front leg. Let's do that again a couple times. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And the next time you come forward, we're going to stay here. I'm shifting my hips forward. Option to bend that back knee and draw the heel towards the glute. So we're stretching the left quad here. You can stay there, or option to reach back with your right hand. Maybe you grab a hold of your foot. There it is. If you grab the foot, keep pulling that right shoulder back, open across the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Straighten your front leg, shift your hips back. Turn the toes up towards the sky and press that right heel down as you slightly drag the heel back in space. But the foot doesn't actually move. It's this energetic action of pulling the right femur back into the right hip socket. And then we'll fold and breathe. Rebend the front knee. Lift off your back knee and step forward to a forward fold. My feet are hips width, maybe even wider if you'd like. Grab opposite elbows and rock side to side. Good. Release the arms, step the right foot back, lower your right knee. Inhale, shift your hips forward, heart forward. Breathe out, shift your hips back, straighten that front leg. Let's do it a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Next time you come forward, let's stay holding and breathing here. Option to bend that back knee and draw the heel towards the glute, stretching out the front of the back thigh. Good. Option to take this left hand, reach it back, so I'm opening across the chest, and maybe I catch hold of the foot. Fix my mic here. Good. And again, if you have that foot, kick your foot into your hand. Draw the left shoulder back in space. Big breath. Maybe draw the heel closer to the glute. Release the left hand down, shift the hips back, straighten out that front leg. Usually I have to shimmy my left foot forward so that I keep those hips stacked over the back knee. Turn the toes up, heel down as you slightly pull the left leg back, and then fold. Awesome. From here, bend the front knee, lift off the back knee, and we're going to step back to a downward facing dog, spreading the fingers, pushing the mat away, reaching the hips up and back. You can pedal out the feet. Bending one knee, straightening the opposite leg, and shifting side to side. From here, lower onto the knees and take a seat. We'll bring the soles of the feet together to touch for Baddha Konasana pose. And it's up to you, having the feet closer to your pelvis or a little further away. You can find what feels best today. We're looking for a little sensation through the inner hips and inner thighs. Okay, and then notice your pelvis. I always tell my students, imagine the pelvis as a bowl of water, and we want to start with the bowl upright. So notice if your water is kind of spilling back. See if you can get that bowl upright. Okay, and then from there we want to spill the water forward, so we tilt the pelvis forward. Then walk the hands forward and just relax here, hold and breathe. And I say relax, but just depending on your body, it might not be so relaxing, but if you can, just invite a sense of relaxation. And you can always back off if you need, so that you can breathe a little deeper. And then we'll slowly sit upright. Come to crisscross applesauce, as my toddler likes to say. Hands resting on the thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Close the eyes or keep a soft gaze. And bring the focus back to the breath. And as you breathe in, notice how the body makes space for the breath. And as you breathe out, notice how it feels to let go of all of the air, and the body sort of comes in towards itself. Breathe in, the body makes space. Breathe out, the body draws in towards itself as it releases all that air. And continue to just follow that process of breathing in and out. Feeling a sense of spaciousness as you breathe in, and letting go as you breathe out. Draw the hands together at the heart, bow the chin to the chest. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel more spacious in your body and in your mind. Thank you again for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day.